In this video, I just want to cover a few extra features in Shortcut that I find useful when I edit videos. So as we saw in the other video, I have here my playlist with my video, and I have the viewer here, and down here I have added the video to the timeline. And let's now say that I'm not completely satisfied with the lighting or the contrast and so in the video. Then I can change this um, by choosing filters here. Then over here, my filter window will appear, and then I can add filters. So I could add a, a light filter. And then here I could change the level of lighting, and I could change the contrast, this, and also of course the color, if I wanted to do that. Let's also say that I found out that I made some mistake on the board or in my slides, and I don't want to take it all. Then it can be nice to be able to add some text to the video afterwards to make some comment. And let's just say that I want to make a comment from that appears from here. So I will make a cut, and then I want it to disappear again at this point. So I'll make a cut here. Then I mark the section of my video where I want the text to appear. And then up here in filters, I press on the plus, add a filter. And if I just write text here, it gives me this option of text symbol. And then down here, I can change the text. So yeah, I need the cursor here to be on the selected clip. And it will always, as a default, give you the timestamp. Here is a time code, but of course I want to change this into chemistry is awesome. And maybe I don't want it to be in white, so I want to change the color to red. And I can change the size by dragging here. And I can also change the position like this. And now you see when I play, it will then appear on the screen. And I think if I click here, then it will also not be in the square box. And now it appears. Good. So the last thing that I often use is that sometimes I play with the speed. So you see that I have written something here on my screen, and then I here have a part where I basically just wipe it off. And of course, I could leave it. I could also cut it out, but sometimes it can seem a little bit confusing if you cut something out without an explanation for why you have a cut. So I often just fast forward through it. So from here, and then until I start speaking again here, I make a separate clip and I mark that clip, and then I go into properties. And here I can set the speed. So if I set that to 10 times, the cut where or the part where I wipe down the board will only be less than, a little less than 2 seconds. So you see also here now this part has shortened, and I can move the wrist up to that point. So when I play it now, it will just fast forward. Now in this viewer, it's a little bit sort of in steps, but once the video is exported, it will be smooth again. And that way the students can see that what you skipped was actually just you wiping the board. And that's pretty useful when you do stuff at the whiteboard.